Jay making movies.
This right here is long overdue, y'all. We have gotten so many iterations, so many different versions of this shoe, but we have not got this one, y'all. But it's safe to say, in November, these will be coming to a retailer near you. I'm glad that we have finally got them back, y'all. Let's talk about it. YouTube fam of what is good? What's going on with y'all? It's your boy Jay the Sneaker Guy back yet again this whole week. Early, man. I do have another early look for y'all today, and this one is a special one because I have been just waiting for this shoe to come back. Although I had the previous version of this shoe, I just was like, I need a crisp pair. My pair is 13 years old, although I keep it clean though, you know what I'm saying? But I need a fresh pair, and we finally got what we've been asking for, y'all. Like I said in the intro, we've gotten several versions. We've gotten a remix version, a remix version. Like, we have gotten so many different versions of this shoe, but we never got what we actually wanted, and Nike and Jordan Brand is granting our wishes on November 8th, y'all, man. So the shoe I do have, yes, y'all seen the B-roll. It is the Jordan 12 Taxis. It is officially returning, and it will be available in full family sizing. Now, with it being a Jordan 12, with it being the OG Taxis, y'all, I feel like this one is going to be in high demand, man. Comment down below real quick, y'all. Will you be going after a pair of the 2025 Jordan 12 Taxis? Y'all already know that is just a favorite silhouette. Like, Jordan 12s always seem to just vanish, y'all. Like, no matter what colorway it is, like, people, I remember back when the dark purple, or what, I forgot the name of the black and purple pair, which I do have, bang, field purple's what they called them. These right here, people were talking about how this wasn't the best of a looking Jordan 12. Hey, these are them Laker joints, but people was, you know, frowning down on these, and these ended up just disappearing, y'all. I don't even know, you know, if these were on sale, even if they were on sale for that long. Like, these disappeared, y'all. So Jordan 12s are usually one of them silent seller shoes, y'all, and of course, with no doubt, the Jordan 12 Taxis, I know, will get up out of there fast, man. So it's just one of them ones that, hey, you might have to put in some footwork for this general release. Do not think that this Jordan 12 will be a cakewalk. Just wanted to give y'all a quick spill on that and how I feel like this release will go, but that is not here or there, man. Before we dive into officially the first look of this shoe, if you are a first-time viewer, I would love for you to stick around, join us over here by hitting that subscribe button, man. Shout out to all the new members of the family. I have been seeing a few comments coming in saying that you were new to the family. If you were one of those, I will be getting back to your comment. Trust me, just give me a day or so, but I will be answering back to my comments. But if you are a new member, make sure you lock in and let me know that you are new down below in the comment section so I can respond back with a personalized comment welcoming you into the family, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I think we have recently I think we are about to hit 203K, man. So, hey, we are growing still, man. Like, shout out to all y'all who continuously comes through and rocks out, man. But yes, man, slowly but surely, we're just growing, you know what I'm saying? But yes, y'all, look, school is in full effect. Of course, a lot of places are already going back to school, and some places are getting ready to go back to school. I know worldwide or US wide, school should be pretty much back in session. And if you were looking for the perfect bag, not only for school but just the perfect bag for any occasion, I got you. Woo! Shout out to the bag of the day, the Daily Commuter. Bang, man, the Daily Commuter bag. This is the monogram bag right here, y'all. This style of bag, the Daily Commuter bag, can be found at a local retailer near you, y'all. If you have a Hibbett Sports in your area, if they haven't sold out, because I know they've been selling out, coming back in and selling out at my local area. But if you do have a Hibbett, check them out. You might be able to see one of these in person, and you can see how premium the leather is for yourself. But before you pull that trigger in store, just know that your boy Jay has a half off coupon code for you down below with that link. all you gotta do is click that link. The promo code will automatically be applied, y'all. So you can save almost half off simply by just clicking the link and adding the item to your cart, y'all. But the daily commuter bag, it is a backpack style bag. That's why I was recommending it for back to school, or if you just want to have a bag for your daily needs. This bag can hold 2 pairs of shoes on the inside. You do have the double zipper on the front, then you do have the big zipper that holds all the stuff in the middle. Then it does have a secret compartment right here in the back. Look at that, y'all. Secret compartment that you can hold a lot more extra things in there, y'all. But premium materials, y'all. Like I said, man, you can't knock one of these until you try it. Go to your local stores. That's all I can say. Check out one in hand, and you'll see why when people lay eyes on them, they end up buying them and they sell out. And people are paying regular price for these in stores, y'all. They're paying around like 150 to 200 for these in store. But with my link, y'all, you can get half off. Not only on these bags, pretty much any bag over on their site. And they're coming out, I want to say, with another colorway in the monogram style, y'all. The monogram is that premium, like, designer type look, y'all. I want to say they're dropping some new colorways in this bag, man. So make sure y'all tap in and check out Soul Premise, y'all. If you got a bag recently, man, leave your feedback down below. Let me know how you liking your bag. I want those comments to keep coming in because I've been preaching about Soul Premise. And shout out to those of y'all who have been commenting and letting me know how you liking your bag and such, man. But they have a ton of different varieties and sorts of bags, different colors, different shapes. They have a bag for you over at Soul Premise, especially if you are traveling anywhere, man. So get yourself a luggage bag, a duffel bag, whatever it is that might suit the occasion for your trip. And yeah, man, your boy Jay stamps it as always. But yes, y'all, let's check out what November has to bring and what this OG silhouette is looking like compared to its previous retro, y'all. Got bang, man. You see the box, y'all. So no special packaging with this one, y'all. Before I dive into it, man, shout out to Y Davis, y'all. Y Davis, he was the one who sourced me this pair. Of course, he is in the New Jersey area and he has ties to New York, so you know he linked up with whoever he linked up with out in New York, and they was able to get your boy Jay a pair, man. So shout out to Y Davis. He is a fellow content creator, so give him a follow. You know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, appreciate you letting the fam get an early look at these, or however you want to say it. But yeah, shout out to Y Davis on that. Speaking of this pair though as well, y'all, this pair is up for grabs. If anyone wants this pair, it is a 9.5. If you guys wear a 9.5 and you want a pair of Taxi 12s early, hit me up at JTS Your Closet or send me an email. You can get it for what I paid for it for. And the reason why I'm getting rid of it, because my size mine will be here like tomorrow or so. You know what I'm saying? I have a size mine. I don't want a 9.5, which you can see. 9.5, nah. I got that good old mine on the way. So my size will be here maybe tomorrow or the day after. So 9.5, if you want it, you can get it. But this box is a regular Jordan 12 box. Size tag does read Air Jordan 12 Retro. Color blocking is white, black, Taxi, y'all. Yes, we got the Taxi 12s on deck. And when it comes to Jordan 12s, I always went true to size. I never had no issues with it. But when you pop open the box lid on this one, you will see that on the top of the box lid, you do have a lot number and that stamp that we normally see on certain shoes. Now, I don't recall too many Jordan 12s having a lot number and a stamp. They normally have just like a plain inside box, but this one does have the red lot number and the red stamp, y'all. But inside the box, it is the usual. You got the salmon paper, and you will have some white paper underneath it. You can see a piece of it right there on the side, but you do got the salmon paper and the white paper. And ladies and gentlemen, on November 8th, for a retail price of $210 in men's sizes, you will get the Jordan 12 Taxis. And it's good to hear that, just, yeah, man, Taxis are back. Bang! Yes, sir, man. The Jordan 12 Taxis are officially returning, y'all. So this shoe, like I told y'all, man, it has been remixed, it has been imitated, it has been just, you know, I don't know, I feel like it's been disrespected. They played around with the Taxis for a good 7 to 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, they left them alone up until like 2016, 2017. Of course, they did have the last Retro Rich release in 2013, which will make a cameo in this video. But after the 2013 pairs released, we didn't hear anything else about any Taxi colorways or anything of that sort. Up until a couple years later, I want to say they started remixing them. When did we get the low top Taxis? I gotta look up that, when we got the low top Taxi 12s. Was that after the 2013 pair or before? I want to say it was after, y'all, but we'll get into all that. But yes, we do have the 2025 Jordan 12 taxis, and they are looking nice, y'all. Bang, man. So here we have them, y'all. The 2025 Jordan 12 taxis, man. Now, comment down below, man. Have you ever owned a pair of taxis before? Or will this be your first pair, y'all? But yes, the 2025 Jordan 12 taxis, they look just as good as I remember, y'all. Now, I recently looked at both pairs, y'all. I checked them out before I started this video. I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I'm saying, but I checked them out compared to the 2013 pair, y'all, and they are pretty spot on, y'all. Like, the leather is leathering. The shape, y'all, the shape of this Jordan 12, y'all, I'm liking it, y'all. I'm loving how they did it. I don't know, bruh. I don't know if the shape is different from the 2013. It is definitely different. I want to say the tongue is a little more slimmed as well. As you can see, that short tongue, it does not protrude over the side panels of the shoe. So it's just a nice, just hidden tongue in there, y'all. But yes, you do have the 2-3 on the leather tongue. The gold aglets, man. Taxi 12s are back, y'all. Now, like I said, I want to show you guys the 2013 pair real quick, and then I want to show y'all another Jordan 12 that they was kind of playing around with, and you know, we were supposed to think that those were these, but nah, they weren't taxis, y'all. Nope. Bang, y'all. So here is my 2013 pair, y'all, and like I told y'all, I keep them clean. Now look, y'all. Look, that is your 2025 and your 2013 pair, y'all. 12-year difference, y'all. Talk to me, man. Like I said, I don't feel like there's much of a difference between the two. The only thing you can kind of, you know, say that might be different is the shade of the white, but I mean, that can all be due to age, y'all. Like even the 2-3, that could be due to age, the dulling of it, the color of it, like, you know what I'm saying? So I want to say that it is pretty spot on to the previous pair, man. Take a look at the sides of them. Of course, right here is going to be your 2013. This will be your 2025, but y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty much identical. You know, I don't think there's too much that they can do different, you know, from Jordan 12 taxi to Jordan 12 taxi when it comes to retroing. But yeah, it's pretty spot on. And even the tongue, y'all, the tongue, it looks like I said, man, on this 2025 pair, it's a little more like more slimmed out, you know what I'm saying? A little more slimmed out, nothing too crazy, but definitely a slight difference, y'all. Take a look at the toe boxes on both of them. Do they both got widow's peaks? No. Okay, the 2025 looks like it does have a widow's peak right there at the top of the laces. This pair is not really pronounced, but the 2013 did not have any widow's peaks at the front of it, y'all. The bottoms, of course, the outsoles, pretty much the same thing. You can see, of course, my 2013 is a little bit dirty, but the same exact thing, the taxi yellows. But yes, y'all, there's no difference in my opinion pretty much from the 2013 to the 2025. So if you own a 2013 pair, comment down below. Do you think it is a must for you to cop the 2025? For me, I mean, they taxis, bro. Like, I don't know when taxis will be retroed again. Let me just get a fresh pair and, you know, have a pair that probably won't crumble for another 15 to possibly 20 years at the rate that these are going. I don't know, man. These don't look like they're crumbling anytime soon. And this is a 12-year-old shoe, y'all. So I don't know, you know what I'm saying? There's no signs of any, of course, separation on the midsole or anything like that. So my pair's holding up pretty good, y'all. When it comes to the leather, there's definitely a difference, y'all. So one thing I do want to point out in between the two pairs, I can show y'all these, is the leather. And with me talking about the leather, it just shows me something else, y'all. It is more glossy. So on the 2013 pair, it is like a gloss on it. I don't know if it's picking it up, but it's a slight gloss on the leather and it's more matted out, more of a flat, you know what I'm saying, material on the 2025. But you can clearly see the bumpiness, the definition of the grains on the pairs. The 2013 has way more grainy, you know what I'm saying, material on it than the 2025, y'all. But yes, take a look at that, you know, and y'all let me know, are y'all a fan of the smooth? I ain't gonna lie, bro, this smooth look, I think the smooth look is more true to the OG, the pair that Michael Jordan had when he originally debuted the Jordan 12s. And I think that this is more of that retro, you know, the leather that they put on here. And to be honest with you, the 2013 pair has the more common Jordan 12 leather. The Jordan 12s have been having that grainy looking leather, and the originals, I want to say, had more of that smooth. So they're taking it back with this one, man. This is gonna be a little more truer to that OG. But yes, man, these clean, man. Like I said, one more time, take a look at both of them. Even when you have the basketball leather, that's what I call that, of course, mud guard area. But when you do have that basketball leather, you can clearly see the 2013 has a little more gloss to it, but that could be due to age, y'all. So we could take that with a grain of salt, but we can see that it is definitely more shiny than that of the 2025, y'all. So just a quick comparison of what we got going on between the two pairs. A 12-year difference. So like, that's why I keep saying you gotta take it with a grain of salt, because 12 years is a long time. That is a lot of time for shoes to have different discolorations and different looks. But yes, man, that is pretty much the differences. You know, everything else pretty much the same. But let's get the 2013s out of here and focus on the 2025s. Now, I did tell you guys, outside of the taxis, we got different iterations. We got, of course, the reverse taxis, I think, which was an all black pair with, of course, we had like a gold Jumpman tab right there. But the closest thing I want to say that we did have to a taxi was the Jordan 12. Bang! Royalties, y'all. Now, not only this pair, y'all, because there's another pair that I do not own. I had it in the past, but I got rid of it. But if you guys remember, I want to say back in what, 2016? 2017, 2014, somewhere within those 3 years or so, we did get a Jordan 12 Chinese New Year. So if you guys were around for that, it did contain a all over 3M upper, but before you do hit it with the light, it was a white upper, you know what I'm saying? And it was very similar to the same colorway as the taxis, y'all. But I'm sorry, no matter what iteration, no matter how you put it, y'all, it ain't taxis, y'all. Just that all black mud guard, the simple hit of the gold on the Jumpman, on the lace aglets, like it, the simplicity of it, y'all. The OG-ness of it. Y'all remember y'all probably ain't old enough, but Michael Jordan debuting the Jordan 12, y'all. This is the first colorway. If you guys remember, this was the first colorway in the Jordan 12 silhouette. And I remember when I seen them wear them, you know, it was just that new silhouette type of love. I was like, I don't know about those. But then they just grew on your boy. But on the note of these, y'all, the royalties are giving DMP vibes, big DMP vibes, and very similar to the 2013 pair, y'all. As you can see, that grainy leather. If you look at both shoes, man, like I said, man, the 2025 taxis have that flat, that smooth leather, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference between the grain of leather that they put on here. As far as the mud guard, now this is more of a close comparison, but when did the royalties release, y'all? These royalties came out, I want to say maybe around 2017, 2018, somewhere. No, I'm lying. These came out maybe around 2020, 2019, somewhere around the 2019, 2020 era, you know what I'm saying? But it did have a nice, of course, quilted fleece insole. Like, this was a premium Jordan 12 to say. And like I said, y'all, royalty, it does live up to the name, and I feel like this is like a DMP, y'all. If you want to make a pack, put a DMP 11 and a royalty 12, you know what I'm saying, together, and I think that is the perfect pack, in my opinion. But just taking a look at them, like I said, the difference in the two, a lot of people was comparing these to the taxis when they released, but as you can see, bruh, they are not taxis at all, y'all. But nope. Just wanted to compare these as well, because we do got taxis officially, and y'all can stop the talk now. I mean, the talk has been over, but y'all can stop comparing royalties with taxis, because you can clearly see the difference, y'all. But yes, man, Jordan 12 taxis, which are releasing in November, y'all. Let's go ahead and spend some quick time on these. I already talked about the smoothness of the leather, y'all. Taking a look at the back, you do have that nice yellow tag on the top with the red Jumpman. Of course, it does say quality inspired by the greatest player ever. You do got the Jordan written in there as well. You got the 2-3 on the back, y'all. But these definitely glad that they came back, man. I'm a big fan of it, y'all. The tongue, the 2-3 written in the black, no other color, man. They have been putting all types of different colors on these tongues, just imitating the Taxi 12s, y'all. But we officially are getting them back, y'all. November 8th is the date. Y'all let me know, man. I think that this is gonna be one of those next shoes that Jordan Brand does something with. Speaking of doing something with, I mean, we can already say they did something because they released these 3 months early, y'all. Of course, at Foot Locker, it was like a pop-up in New York City. That's how I got this pair. But I feel like outside of that, we might see these early, y'all. I feel like this might be the next Sneakers Pass or Shock Drop or something, y'all. Something will be happening with this shoe, y'all. We have been wanting them for too long. Y'all comment down below what y'all think about that. But yes, man, Jordan 12 Taxis officially are back, man. Y'all hit that thumbs up for the first look. Let me know, is it a cop or is it a pass? They're just super clean in my opinion, man. But like I said, y'all, if anyone wants a 9.5, this pair that I do have right here, super clean pair, no flaws, none of that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can see it for yourself with your own too. But if y'all want this 9.5, send me a DM or send me an email. It is only one pair that I do have right now, so don't hit me up 2 days from now and ask me if they're still available because they gone, you know what I'm saying? So just giving y'all a heads up. But the Taxi 12s, yes, y'all, I'm glad to be doing an early review on these. Clean pair. And yeah, y'all let me know, man, is it a cop, is it a pass? What y'all doing with these? But your boy Jay is checking out to the next one. I appreciate y'all as always. Leave a comment down below, hit that thumbs up. I'm gonna be back at y'all on the next one. Y'all stay blessed, y'all.
Jay and Robert vibe, yeah. Poppin', we outside, yeah. Shout out to the tribe, yeah. Family down the ride, yeah. Can't receive this heat on repeat, cause we on fire, yeah. Flies in the building, baby, you ain't never lie, yeah. Jay and Robert vibe, yeah. Poppin', we outside, yeah. Shout out to the tribe, yeah. Family down the ride, yeah. Can't receive this heat on repeat, cause we on fire, yeah. Flies in the building, baby, you ain't never lie, yeah. I put fly kicks on me and put fly kicks on what I'm driving. Family tell them roll the carpet out cause we arriving. About to switch the drip and put some wings on my eyelids. Cause I stay so fly, I'm taking flight, I'm talking private.